Okay, I think I'm here just a couple of minutes early, or close to being right on time. Oh, and I think that guy can say goodbye real fast. I'm sorry. I don't want cheap viewers. Bye. Okay. Game, sound, streaming started. We're getting underway, I think. Wonder what that message is. Guess we'll find out later, because I'm not going to look at it now. But the interesting thing is, when I updated to the new version, it changed the image I have here, which I'm very happy about. Because what used to be there, excuse me. Hey, Yarn Beast, are all the new updates live? Yes, and hello, Mike. Hello, Ajax. Yarn Beast, when we watched it together, I don't know if you picked up on that. Currently, it's only the Copper Age. The Mounts of Mayhem stuff won't be until sometime later in the year. But they'll be coming, and I'm looking forward to it. So, how's everyone been today? I'm ready, but I was just kind of waiting a few minutes and kind of just letting things settle here for a second. Hey, Motown Mickey, how you doing? I enjoyed your stream this morning, by the way. Ajax is doing well. I take it I'm being able to be heard okay. Hey, I heard it. It's working. Mike redeemed I might be new here, although I'm not sure you really are, but if you want to use it, fine. Some of them I've got snoozes on. I know there's ads probably coming in. It's about to start any second, I think. Sound is good and clear. Okay, we'll just kind of hang out here and chat for a few minutes. The message on my side shows that the ad starts in 2.5 minutes, so I don't know if I know a lot of you are subbed and probably aren't seeing that there's ads or not, but they'll be coming through. And so I don't really want to start, but we can at least kind of go a little further. Wonder which friends of mine are online. I'll have to wait and watch later. Mickey redeemed first. See, I got them figured out. I'm so happy. Last week I got the alert sounds themselves figured out. Today I got well, not today. I think I did it yesterday, the day before. I got some of the redemptions working, and there's still a whole lot that I've got to figure out. It's crazy, you know, how much stuff I just don't know about. I need to also figure out, maybe I don't know, where to get some of these different things and ideas from, and suggestions I'm open to, things I could hi Scrub Lord, things how do I do a redeem? I don't see that option. I'm on a phone. I have no clue, so if someone else out there knows on the phone, I'll let you answer that. I rarely ever view anything on my phone with Twitch unless I'm on vacation. So there's that. I'm always on either my laptop or my PC. Lurking for prayer meeting, but I'll be back in about an hour. Okay. Hope that goes well for you. Say one for me. So, Scrub, you'll miss the tour of season 1, but the VOD will be there, so you can go back and watch it. So, okay, well, let's see. You can see there, that's a real pretty little green topping. That's the spawn point in Sakura's mystery. So that's where we're going. We're going to have a tour of where B started her. I should do that, right? B started her playing with other peoples. That was a real scary thing for the bee. And for some reason, I was thinking it was August of 2019 that this world had opened. But I was a year ahead of myself. It wasn't until August 2020. And it went for about, 14 months, 14 or 15 months. And our spawn, again, this is the community server for TNC Cuban. And let's see, we had, and it, oh, you'll notice I'm floating in the sky. I have it on creative, or it opened up automatically pretty much on creative after I uploaded it. So let's see, Yarnby says, yeah, I'll probably swap to the laptop when I get up. Okay. And so I'll just kind of come down here. I'll get back in this view. I'm so much more comfortable in this view. Spawn, there was actually nothing here when we first joined in the server. There were, I think, 13 or 14 of us. 13. Well, ultimately there were 13, but there were only 9 of us to begin with. And as I said, the spawn point was here. It's not where the natural spawn was, but Cuban moved the spawn to this position so that we could all start on, I guess, a mushroom island. I'm not sure where it began, presumably at the standard 00 or close to it. And the mushroom island is also the shopping district, and that was the intent, and then we could go out. It's not a real large world for building. The build limit was, I think, 500 blocks in any direction from spawn. And spawn is where that column is. Oh, there's the ad. Okay, I'll stop talking. Okay, the ad's over for Ajax. So hopefully it's over for everyone. Sometimes I don't know how the delays work on stuff like that, if it's regional. So I don't want to spend too much time, although I was on here earlier again today, looking around just to kind of reacclimate myself to it, and I had done that once earlier in the week as well. And I was probably on for well over 2 hours. So a lot of the builds that are here were mine. And I don't say that to boast. It's just other people had other things they were doing. The shopping district, I did build the fancy I don't know what you want to call this, pavilion over the spawn point. Mike and I went, it's Elder Mike and I went in together on having the terracotta shop, but I did the building of it. He does farms. He does redstone. I guess I do pretty. I do the building. So this was the terracotta, and glazed terracotta was a contact me only kind of thing. We had, let's see, this was I did a pumpkin shop for the seasonal kind of thing. We didn't have a seasonal district, as I recall here specifically. It would just kind of came in. So we sold basically your fall kind of pumpkin-y kind of things. But that was my little pumpkin-y shop. I put in, where'd it go? Just a little shop for Mushroom Madness, and it has all the mushroomy kind of things. We have, let's see, this had maps on it. I guess the maps are gone. This was built by Nope and Raccoon did Patrick up there. I guess that's Santa Patrick. But I believe Nope did the tree, and if any of them show up, they could tell me I'm wrong. But the one thing that I thought was Nope had put in, and I can't find it, there's no button here anymore. There was a musical thing. There were note blocks and all that kind of stuff, and it played a Christmas song, and I'm really sad that that's gone. I had to make it icy because this was kind of where the Christmas district was, I guess. We kind of took over this little section. Versed Raccoon made the food cart. It's always good when you can get a partner to work with. It is. And on this realm, I worked a lot. I did a lot of work with Nope. I won't say a lot, but I did a lot of things with Nope. I did a lot of digging with Mike. This is my green shop. I sold everything green. It's all the green you want. Need more? Let me know. And I looked up Latin, and it's Omnia Core Viridis, or Virdis. Verdi, of course, is green, so it's everything green. And because Mushroom Islands have so many mushroom cows, I had a lot of beef, a lot of steak, a lot of cooked steak. But that was kind of my green shop. I won't say it sold a lot, but it was my green shop. Did a little path through there and on up out. Other people joined their paths. Let's see, what do we have? This was something I believe Nope put in for us. I'm not quite sure. It says, because why not? See you here sometime. We had a fellow named Commander Kevin on this realm. Let's see, has he been on at all on season 3? He was on season 2. Trying to think. Well, I can't remember. He did this big tower here. Don't know what's in it. Maybe nothing. I think it's pretty much an empty tower. I'm not sure what the purpose was. He also has and I thought it was only a panda farm. There are pandas here, but he also brought in the polar bears, I guess. Not farm. Did I say farm? Sanctuary. Oh, I see that one. Those are in a boat over there. Yeah, I gotta be careful when I hit things, it breaks them. I broke something at my base earlier. And this is his storage in here. He had, I guess, his portal room. He calls that just the tower. I liked his dock work. I thought this looked really cool. It was this little room here and travels on here. These are just empty little buildings that he put here. I don't know what all things he originally had planned. And then up here, let's see, so we've got a little on 3, but only use starter stuff. I think I might have missed something, or I'm just not understanding what Ajax is, or it could be our personal base off of AI analysis. I'm sorry. I lost the whole train there on that one. It's Scrubs area. Oh, we're talking of Kevin's. That's right, taking over. We were taking. I cannot read today either. We were talking of Kevin's base. Yes, Kevin's base. That's right. He had that area over there. Let's see. What is this he's got here? Go down, B. I'm not sure. Storage. Maybe collection. Because he has. I think this is like farm. Let me go over here. Yeah, he's got farm stuff in here. Golems. Not sure what kind of farms, but farms. Could probably see more from up here. Okay. So someone will have to fill me in if they know what kind of farm this is, because I honestly do not know. I mean, there's water. And it goes down. Is this like a fish farm? I mean, I can go into it. No, I can't go into it. He's got glass there. Okay. Glass all around. Glasses all around. I'm stumped. There's some kind of green stuff down there that's growing. Bamboo or kelp. This is okay. This is the. This would be a fish farm or ink farm. Interesting. Not sure. Okay. So we leave Kevin's base. Well, almost leave Kevin's base. Kevin also had his own private little quarters up here in the sky. That down there was where Cuban had his base. And this was the season Cuban got it started for us, and we all joined in. It was my first ever experience in a realm. And it was also my first ever experience in hard survival. I keep hitting that. I'm so used to when I play and I look over at my other screens or use my mouse to go do something else in the other screens that I hit that, because otherwise I can't use the mouse on the other screen. Cuban had some IRL health things going on and was not able to produce content and play much anymore, and so he didn't really come back into the realm until very late in the season, and finally got at least some of this done. So his base was kind of minimal. And we had a gal named Melanie who played with us, and she set up a little safe area here with a little waterfall and crops. That was hers. Nope had me helping him on, I believe this was supposed to be a creeper farm. We had done a lot of work on it initially, and then he stopped. Ajax says, I could download season 1 and look, but not sure what farm it is from that angle. Yeah, you could. So we had, this was a creeper farm, and obviously it was working, but probably not to Nope's satisfaction, or in the way that he wanted, or, I don't know enough about these farms. There is gunpowder there, and there's gunpowder there, so it was working, but apparently I think he took a lot of it out and was trying to redesign it. And then we go over this area here was where Nope had his base. This was not, this is not how it originally looked. At one time, I think there was kind of at least some hills, kind of upper level stuff here. And he was kind of making an inn. So he had a building, and he had a big skull face in one area. I don't remember which direction it was facing. And he took it all down. And then he dug all this out, and I don't remember if I helped him. I think I helped with some of it, but not a lot. He dug it all out, and he put all his storage stuff in here. And I came in one day, and with his permission or his approval, and organized his storage for him, because it was all chest monsters, and he had some more storage here. This is his area as well. He had a little building here with a little pond underneath, and I think First Raccoon maybe came in and built this in his space. I could be wrong on who did that, but that was there. So as you can see, there's not a lot to the shopping area. Mike had, what was it Mike had? Elder Mike had mail order station. And he initially, I think, had a building or a billboard with signs or something on it. So if you needed something, you put it on there and he would provide it for you. You would get it. That's how that worked. So then going over this direction, we go to Raccoon's base. Raccoon did pretty well with his base. It looks very lovely. I like it a lot. Obviously a raccoon. And he did pretty pretties too. I like his stuff. Let's see, he had a little, he did something up here. What was it? I thought I saw something up here. Oh, he has his farm up here, his wheat farm. And then he had the sugar cane. He's got his little llamas. And we'll go in. Let's see, here's his doorbell. Knock, knock. And he had a few things up here. Oops, that's his bedroom. We'll leave his bedroom as his private area. Let's see. Ajax says, yeah, it's a Nexus creeper farm. Very intriguing, intricate. Yeah, Nope holes. Yeah, Nope likes to dig holes, I think. So does Mike, come to think of it. Yeah, Raccoon good when he get the time to play. Hey, Nope. Ajax says, so good and decorating paths. Ajax says, hi, nope. Yeah, balcony. Yeah. Wait till I show you what Nope and Raccoon did at my base. The little stinkers. Let's see. How do I get... This is the front door, right? Okay. And let's see. Raccoon. Got a couple things here, too. I don't remember what these are. I guess that is an entrance. Oh, this is his portal room. Okay. Ugh, creative is kind of a pain. Okay. We'll get out of here yet. One of the main reasons I wanted to show this off was because I wanted to show what we did in the Nether. And it was kind of funny earlier when I went in, and maybe it's because I'm in creative. Stop it. But here's a sheep farm. And again, this is raccoons. And those were just slime. I don't know what the plan was there. I don't need to use the door. I can just go out. It makes it a whole lot easier. Everything we did on season, I know it's true, because we only had 500 blocks in each direction from spawn for our build limit, as I recall. And we were on a realm, but right now, because I guess I'm in creative or whatever, it's like the render distance, I have it set high probably as well. Small world, super tiny render distance. Yeah, I don't think we could, like if I were standing right here, the render distance, I don't think I could see but maybe the top of that little bit of hill right there, or I know I wouldn't have been able to see Patrick over there. It would just have been impossible. But this was all Raccoon's area here. And nope, you can probably correct me. I know you guys worked together on some things too. I don't know if this was all just raccoons for his fish farm. And what? Mob farm? What is this? Some kind of farm. Yeah. I never know. I don't do farms. And this was supposed to be a gold farm? Maybe? A realm breaker? And that, let's see if this gives me how far out. Because I went out here earlier this morning. I don't know what that funny little blip is out there. I didn't look at it, and I'm not going to even now. But I know that I get the message saying I'm crossing. Yeah, here's the build limit. So it was like the 1042 in each direction was the board. Well, I can't say that because the original spawn point was moved. And I guess this is Overworld. I don't think I ever knew where the Guardian farm was. I only knew how to access it from within the Nether. I didn't do too much exploring on this part of the world. So anyway, right now we will go back. I know I should learn how to use commands. I know how to teleport. We'll go over here. This is kind of in a reverse order from what I was originally going to do it, but it's all right. This was also something later in the season. Nope gave up on his area that was over there or changed his mind. And he decided to come a little closer over here to B's area. And nope, you'll have to explain what... we had a Guardian farm in season 1. Yes, we did. TNC made the Guardian farm. But I don't know what Nope's plan, or I don't remember, I should say, plan was with this and what it represents. So he'll have to mention it. He did, he was doing some stuff here. I think, didn't you say you were building a castle? Or that was the plan, anyway. It never got finished before season end. I forget. I think that's a Nope thing. That's not a B thing. And that's a Nope, cute little ship. I like that ship. Houseboat, whatever you want to call it. But this, I have to say, this was what I felt the best about, because I had only been Minecrafting for, well, less than 2 years, and I'd never felt very good at building, but I really liked how my pavilion turned out. I made water running channels across the top and used blue glass, or light blue glass, cyan glass, to match it. And I worked long and hard with the lime citrus. Some of it looks off. It's not off. Is it off? No, it's maybe it is. I don't know. It's not the only mistake I found. I can't remember what the other one was that I found this morning. But I liked my... See, there is a pattern to it. It was supposed to be snailing outward from the center. And if you follow around, it kind of does. And this is not the way I normally got in, but it's the way I'm going to go in. I was experimenting with floor layouts. Come on, B, get... Oh, I can't do that because there's glass there. Right, I forgot I did that. Green and gold was actually my grade school colors. That's not why I did this, though. But I think it's also... Isn't it like University of Oregon's colors, too? The ducks, aren't they green and gold? But I was experimenting with some of the floor patterns. See, I think I have to go down one of these to get to the next. Come on. What am I doing? There we go. And then I had another layer down here. I started like 10 things and never touched them again. That is true, Nope. You kind of got the reputation of being, don't finish anything, Nope. This was another one I did. I was trying to come up with some nice patterns. The only difference here with the 4 sides is the top 2 rows have a different block in those positions. Words. See, this one has the yellow, this one has the red, this one has the blue. But this was a lot of digging out. It was a warm ocean. And there's Nope stuff that got in my way. And I placed the poppies as a Memorial Day 2021 remembrance. Nope says, mind you, I was 13 when this server opened, not my prime years of existence. That is true. My grandson is now older than you were when you started this. But I also liked my bridge. I think Nope put the soul soil in here, soul sand, soul whatever it is. Now, mind you, too, this world was let's see, this is a path that leads, we'll come up the path. We'll walk it, kind of walk it, shimmy past it. I tried putting in a few of these cute little water things on the sides, tried to make it decorative. You know, a lot of this stuff was all new to me. I hadn't done this much of this type of stuff before. We got the bees when those came in. But this server, or not server, it was a realm at this point in time, was, nope, every season so far has had its big crapshoot. This one in real life was, yes, this was Cuban surgery, his issues there, and he was out for a good, very good long part of it. And let's see, that goes down to my mine and to my storage area. But this was my first little house, my very first little house. And it was just, you know, Bee was a country girl. It was just a quaint little house. And this is Beathead. Beathead had a friend in here, but I don't remember what I named Beathead. It might have been Beathead 2. And I forget what happened to the second one. And that barrel was Nope stuff. I don't think there's anything in it. Nope, it's empty. And I was experimenting with doing all kinds of stuff, you know, that you see everywhere in everybody else's videos. But up here, I had squatters. Their names were Nope Noel and Verse Raccoon. They came in once and built rooms for themselves in the attic of my house. I don't know which ones is which. One of them, this, Nope, do you remember which side was yours? Are you the gray side or the green side? Beathead 2 died to an arrow while you tried to shoot Raccoon. Oh, okay. That reminds me of a funny story. Nope was over here. TNC was over here, and he was building a sheep farm for me, or a wool farm. And Nope was here harassing, and he was kind of, were you originally in like Invisible? Or you were in Invisible, so you had no armor on or something. And I was using you for target practice because of that. You were messing with me. And I think you were in a boat or something. And I shot you once and you died. I felt really, really badly. Oh, you made both of them? I thought you and Raccoon worked on them together. Because I know that you did my basement as well. Yes, Nope took over my basement. I think I was building a mine down here originally. No, the mine was up there. I don't, at this point, in my own house, I don't know who built what anymore because I don't remember. But Nope did do this. He built a living room, and he brought me a creeper head. He made this look like a cute little sofa with little pillows and cushions. He gave me another kitchen area. Well, maybe it's his apartment, and he took over my basement. Gave me a refrigerator and all these things. Oh, Raccoon just put the carpets in. Is that all? I forget what this was. I was so afraid still back in those days. It's like coming down here, just this little itty-bitty area terrified me until it got lit up and made safe. And let's see, before I go that way, oh, Nope put in the aquarium. Look at that, there's still fish in it too. The redstone for the door was in that. Yeah, we'll get there. It still partially works. And fan or two. Okay, Fanner was a Hemingway cat that I had in real life. It was my son's cat. And she had special needs. She, of course, was being a Hemingway cat. That's the name for the cats with the extra toes. But she had health issues. And she looked just like the jelly cat that Scar's jelly kitty was that got put in the game. So that's why that is Fanner 2. Well, I think there was probably a Fanner 1 someplace that got killed off and I had to make a Fanner 2, but yeah. Also, this was originally where I had some villagers, and Nope may have brought the villagers in. I don't remember. I would have to go back and read a book full of notes to remember who did what. The 4x4 painting, I accidentally knocked it out this morning, and I didn't know how to put it back. But this painting is not a 4x4. This is like 8x6 or 6, I don't know. But I don't think we had that. Nope also put in a slime farm, but it's obviously not in operation anymore. He also built a dining room with a very large screen TV, or maybe it's just a stereo system. I don't know. But he did that for me. So now we'll go back to, let's see, there wasn't anything else up there. No, we'll go down here to see where this leads. Oh, that's right. There was another. No, there was a. No, it's the painting on that side too. That's right. In creative, well, of course, it might just be me not knowing how to do this. There we go. You could go through the painting. Yeah, I tried to go through the other one, another one earlier this morning. He's got several of those down here. Probably even some I don't even know about. But here's his redstone. He put in all his redstone. Yeah. There were villagers and a bookshelf where the 4x4 painting is now too. I'm sure Nope has tried to move into my basement, but when he says he was lost for 2 hours in it, that may have dissuaded him. Yeah. No doubt. And Nope built me a little office. It was a little secret office. And there was a door that was kind of a secret entrance. For the life of me, I could not get through, and I forget, there was a button on this side as well that you had to press, I believe, for the door to open. Obviously, that's why the pistons are there, that would retract, and I could go through. I could never get through it, and then I would get stuck in between the pushed out piston whatever stuff and the door stuff, and I just couldn't get through the darn thing for anything. You used the item in the item frame. Well, the item in the item frame is for this side. It's that. And see, it moves it. It still moves that part. So I have to keep moving it till it does it again. There. Nope, not yet. There. Now it moves it. But you said item frame? Was there an item frame on this side? I don't remember. Because there's no item frame here now. I know you came in and kind of took it out, so I wouldn't have that problem. And that, you can read that one for yourselves. It's my first diamond. There was, on the other side of this, there was another picture as well. This is the one I knocked out this morning, but you could come through and come into my storage room. On this realm, we also had the mini blocks. I'm trying to remember what else we had. But this, let's see if I can get through. Yay, yeah, I did. I made it through that painting. He put in a slime face for me. And this was my personal, normal, regular storage. The back room was my storage for my everything green shop items. And then I had this other little storage room that I don't know if people ever found it or not. But this was my, in a sense, more valuable stuff, at least at the time. That's my sting like a bee bow. Gosh, what do I have in here? It probably has a lot of bows in that chest. Well, not a lot. It's got a couple. My backup bows. Stuff I didn't want to lose at the time. My first mined, that probably is my first mined ever, ancient debris. And then I had project boxes. I was going to, I guess, make smelter. Something. It was probably an XP furnace. I don't know. Again, I was still very much still felt like I was a noob at so much stuff. And one of the things I enjoyed doing, though, was going out and finding buried treasure. So I would get the maps, and I don't recall, I don't think these were found via chunk base. I don't know if I even knew about chunk base at this time. These may have just been from going out and finding like the pirate ships and the drowned ruin villages. But back here also was all of my gear, extra gear. And don't ask me where and how I got so much, because I did not go end raiding. That side, all you did was click a button. Okay, do you remember the slime in the... Yeah, I've already shown that. I'm a little behind on the chat, I guess. Sorry, guys. Oh. One of the things when you... at season's end, and I'm sure we did, and make sure you always empty your ender chests, because when they do copies of the download, something in the files empties anything that you have stored in an ender chest. Okay, so we're kind of making a circle. This will come out up here where I earlier pointed. That's where my... See, I told you, I just kind of... Well, it can stay that way. I'm the only one in here. It's my copy. You can go get your own copies and do what you want in them. Let's see. I have a mine. I don't remember if I had anything special in my mine. Oh, this is the back side, maybe, of where the office is. There. Yeah, but one of the things I was starting to say, the year that we got this realm, seriously, was before, it was, well, it was opened in version 1. I wrote it down. 1.16.201. So that was before. Oh, you've joined. Okay, you can join in here. When you do these, you should private your worlds. Oh, probably a good idea. You can go exploring. But this was before the Caves and Cliffs update. And the reason those are all the heights they are was that was bedrock. It's now deep slate. because obviously I guess the world has since updated, but I was digging out something here for some reason. Clearly those are my that's my stairway down. I don't remember what all I did here, but yeah, this was as far down as you could go. We did not have deep slate yet. Yes, definitely pre caves and cliffs. You better run. Let's see if I can remember how to get out of here. And I put little notes, as I always do. It ends there. Water, magma blocks, obsidian, magma blocks. Oh, okay. Nope, change your skin. Intersects with others, tunnels, and lit up cave. Yeah, when you have a world that's this small, even with only 9 players at the time, and you're digging all in the kind of the same area, you will run into each other's tunnels very easily. So let's see. There were the most active on this realm were myself, Nope, First Raccoon, Kevin did his stuff, Elder Mike, and I'll have to teleport to get to his area. He was the only one given the okay, I think, for the most part, to build outside of build limit, because he likes to build where there's a witch hut in a swamp, and was that was something like 2,000, almost 3,000 blocks from original spawn. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bit of an area over here that was a fellow named Crow, and he spells that Qrow. Every once in a long while, we still see him pop into the Discord. Also, White Ice joined late in the season, and their base is down here, and I kind of went in a couple days, well, the first day I came back on to look at this download, and I was so afraid of getting lost. Stuff was kind of scattered everywhere, but they also had a little bit of stuff here. It's just a little house, and like I said, they came on late. So the rest of my personal build here, I mentioned previously, TNC Cuban built me a wool farm with the redstone. I got lots of wool. I built a dock. At one time, I think I might have had more. I did my fishing. Would you go away, you two? Let's see. Did I do anything? Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know what it was supposed to be. I think it was a viewing station, just kind of a viewing site. Because this is where I farmed my kelp. But I made a dock. Nice little boardwalk. But the one thing, with the first time I came back on here after several years off, I was surprised. Minneapolis Mel, hello! We're touring the very first season of Sakura 1. This area I'm at right now is my own base. This was the very first experience I had playing on hard survival and playing in a realm with other people. And what surprised me, and you probably noticed I have daylight on, always day, that we could build things very small and I actually finished them, and they looked nice. I was kind of surprised at my own creativity, and it's like I want to be able to return to that. I feel like I'm really struggling with the creativity, and I learned how to do this particular log farming method by something I watched on one of Dad Craft's streams one time. He had made just a small portion of this, and I thought, well, you know, water flows 8, we'll just make the whole thing. So I do this now pretty much in every world. I've not yet done it on my solo world. The marker out there where that goes is the build border. I originally had some plans to maybe extend more out into the ocean area. But I built a water feature. My villagers. Oh, you gotta see my villagers. I was creative too with their names. I don't even give them names anymore. That's Toodly-Doo. That's Capramora. And there's a meaning behind that name, and I no longer can remember. Armor. No. What is he? Didn't I label this? I'm trying to remember what his name stood for. I'm trying to think if I spelled it backwards, but I don't think so. Probably another Latin thing or something. These are my librarians. Oh, this was a nod to you, Nope, I think. This is Baba 1, Baba 2, Baba 3, and Baba 4. Then we had the stone basin, leatherworker, weaponsmith, and toolsmith. This is Costello. Meet Costello. Meet Abbott. And if you know that reference, you're pushing your age. Just like me. I used to watch Abbott and Costello all the time. They were like Laurel and Hardy. This is Weepy Smith and Tom Toolery. And over here we had salmonella, but I think he might have caught a case of salmonella and died, because he's gone. Nothing wrong with small. Some of the best builds have been small. Yeah, I might have to return to smaller builds. I don't know. I kind of got the idea that I wanted to go bigger for a while. This is ironic. And here we have Lexi Connor, and lexicon, of course, is librarian type name. I think high hopes for season 4. Yes, indeed. And he's stuck in that chest, and I didn't want to break him out of that chest. So, excuse me. Lexi is a her. She's the proprietress. She has to stay there in that chest. And again, I built, I built my church or cathedral or whatever. This one actually got finished, and it's different, but it's still made of quartz. I love quartz. Absolutely love quartz, and I think it's the perfect thing for. Did I give him it? Oh, his name is just Jim, and there was a reason, but I don't remember what it was. And I don't know, are these flames supposed to do that? I'm trying to remember, do I have something in there to make them? I don't know. Even on the top of the fence post, the flames are eternal. They're eternal flames. I had a turtle. Do you know how long it takes for turtle eggs to hatch? It takes them forever. Oh, I had a little graveyard behind. Oh, before I get to the graveyard, I felt the church, like the current one that I'm building on season 3, was a little too tall and a little too square. So this one I built, well, obviously it's got the spire, and I built a little sloped roof after I built a cactus farm behind it. But we had a few casualties. This was Baba Booey. That was our Silk Touch villager. They died. They were born on August 30th, so 2 weeks after we started the realm. And they died at some point. I don't know when. And then there was an unnamed villager. Save Me, 2021. And then who do we have? We have somebody else back here. An armor was missing in action, never to be seen again. So 20th of February to 5 days later, the 25th of 2021. May they all rest in peace. And I put a little pond here. I mean, what church doesn't have a little picnic area, except there's no tables and chairs? And I would fish over here as well. It was a nice, safe, little protected place, so if I needed some reason. So that, and my villager beds are in the top of their area there. Oh, and my barn. Can't forget my barn. I liked my barn. I was very happy with how my barn turned out. Just go in here. Well, maybe I can't go in here. Yes, there I go. And again, I have my skeleton horses and my sheep. And then there's, oh, I did name the cows, Bessie and Bossy, and I named 2 of them, I guess. And I thought I named, did I not name you guys? Oh, I named Son of Dr. Skelly. Okay, and that's the, I guess I only named 1 of them. And they were for sale. Had anybody could make an offer, and nobody wanted to buy my skinny horses. And I forget why this is Bob. He lives here. I can't remember why. These were the zombie villager saves because I was going to convert them eventually. Didn't have time. I would have, this area was left dark. This is where I started becoming brave. Oh, we have another ad starting in just under 3 minutes. I'll try to remember. They're only 30 seconds, though. Has it been an hour already? It has. Gosh. Welcome to the bee territory. I put in my delineating marker, marking off my property, because I was exploring one day and realized, oh, someone else lives back here. Who's this? This was Crow's. But then Crow made that place out there as well, I do believe. Oh, but I was starting to say earlier, a couple people started on the realm and then kind of just disappeared from our lives. One of them, one was called the Potato or Pet Potato or something like that. It was Pet. And he had a place right over there, but there's hardly anything there. A few chests and stuff. It wasn't here very long. And I think he dug a mine tunnel. And then there was another one. Oh, yeah, I didn't show that one. That was back over by the shopping area. Was maybe Janaz and his wife knitting socks. And they had just the cute little, yeah, there it is, this cute little house over here. And they were moving cross country, and we never heard from him again, ever, to this day. I've never heard from him. And it's a good thing I'm back over here, because this is where the portal is. And the portal is where I need to go next, because now we are going into the nether. I love this nether. I was very happy with the nether. Nope and I spent, and Nope spent far more time than I did. Spent a lot of time. He had dug most of it out. I came in when it was needing to be filled to kind of give a little bit of the fog effect with the glass, and I think there's torches in there somewhere, and the carpeting and all that kind of stuff. And it's, I think, 100 blocks from side to side, straight across. And above this, you could see by all these particles floating around, is a basalt delta. I do know the pain of turtles, okay. And are we in the ad now? We are. I'll stop talking for a minute, for anyone who does hear me. Okay, the ad break should be over now, so hopefully everyone can hear me. I'll give it just a couple more seconds just in case. Okay, the spawn or the shopping district portal is basically the spawn portal is dead center. Nope is the one who came up with all the ideas for how to decorate this, and then he kind of, after, when I take you up, you'll understand what I mean. This whole area was lava, or pretty much was all lava. Oh, ad just started. Over now. Okay, it's over now. But he had the plan and the idea, but this one got done. He had done the lava, getting rid of all the lava, which was a chore. I helped just a little bit, I think 1 or 2 days worth of time on that. Raccoon came in and he was kind of our point guard. He would shoot the mobs while we were filling in the lava and then digging it back out. And Cuban came in and did some of the work, and Nope would have to let me know who else did any other work on it, because I really don't know. But it was, yeah, that's kind of why what is that spot up there? What is this? Oh, maybe this is an easier way to go out to the world and see. Oh, it is. I tried earlier in creative, maybe. Yeah, I'm not going out there. Even in creative, it doesn't go where I thought it would go. His choice was the blocks, and he kind of gave me a little bit of an idea of just kind of the staggered randomness for the sides, and I pretty much did the majority of the inside of the nether hub, and I did all of the ceiling. And frankly, I love the ceiling, if I must say so myself. Let's get back to where's the center of the ceiling. Oh, there it is. But I noticed something today. Somewhere it's off. Is it this one? Those blocks do not match these blocks. And it's probably an easy fix. Just slide over and get rid of a few. But I had to use a lot of scaffolding in here because that's beyond the upward reach. And making sure I got all the glazed terracotta in the right position. This was a challenge. I was tired of it, but I enjoyed it. It was a good challenge to have, you know, getting the blocks. Of course, we also had community help in getting the blocks. In fact, I placed signs when I was done that if you contributed, please take what signs you wanted, and thank you to all the generous contributors, because there were many who, well, many, I'm not sure which ones were many, but those who did, you know, it was really a help to be able to get these. So we'll go down that one in a bit, but first I want to show this one. There's a few little side things. They weren't decorated, but there were two. This tunnel was mine, and it leads to the desert portal. This was my first time decorating a nether tunnel as well. I had a lot of firsts on this, and I really enjoyed it. Maybe that's, I don't know, this hides a lot of ugliness. Somebody was probably bed bombing or TNT bombing, I'm not sure, initially. And there's a few other excuse me, places like that down there. And just so you all know, redemptions should be working, so you know, I'm taking my sip of water now before the redemption. So I won't take you all the way down. There we go. There it is. That's the hydrate. Thank you, Ajax. And I'll even take another one just for good measure. Ice got nice with their thing. Put ice around it. I like that. I decorated mine. I put all my good stuff, I think, in this barrel. Yep. Stretch. Oh, okay, I'm gonna got a cough to get that water out of my throat as well. So I'll stand up and I'll do a stretch. I know you can't see me. Side to side, forward, backward. Make sure you all stretch as well. All right. Thanks, Ajax. But yeah, all my good stuff. So I didn't lose it. I did put it all away out of the ender chest. My pants, my bee booties, my bee hat, bee fortune cookie, bee silk pick. I used to give all my stuff really interesting names. Bebop shooter. I had a world, solo world, that I called Bebop the Mobs. Bee smitten. That's my smite sword. Another bee fortune. Two bee fortunate? No. Oh, it's the axe fortune cookie. Something like that. B. ST stands for silk touch. Yeah, I'm not going to take the pick off of there. But this was, I think this was Raccoon's. He had a little mob in here to trade with. I won't swear it was his, but I think it was. Okay, now we will go down to this is going to seem like a long path. It really isn't. We'll come back to this. But Nope was asking earlier, we had a guardian farm? Yeah, Cuban even decorated the path leading to the guardian farm, guys. Let's see, we drained all the lava to put, oh, I was going to show up there. Yeah, we'll have to, Let me think how I want to do this. Because I wanted to go down that. It will take us to where Nope, Raccoon, and I did a soft reset. But this goes to that guardian farm we saw earlier. Let's see, how do I want to do this? And these were just, I don't know, somebody, they're dead ends. That, there's an end, the end portal is down there. And then there's another portal that I don't know, I don't think I went through it to see where it went to. But this goes to Mike's base. We'll go there first. It's kind of a long way. There's an iron farm. We had a lot of shared things. Couldn't tell you. This goes to Mike's portal, but before we go there, Mike also had a these guys, trading with these guys, Piglin, whatever they are, bartering area. Come on, I know I get out of here somehow. Okay, come on. I know this goes up and out. But this is Mike's. Mike does farms. And lots of farms. I'll get lost. I won't be able to find that again for 3 hours. What do you have in here? When we were digging this out, I was helping him dig this. We found a, pretty sure it was this one, I mean, not, though it might have been in season 2. There was a fossil that we dug out. I want to say it was like somewhere like right about that area of the wall. And I couldn't tell you what all the farms are. He's got so many different things. Chicken, okay. This looks like shulker loader type stuff. He had water pathways. Come on, I know there's a way out of here. I got out of, ah, there it is. Mike is very much the industrial person. But this is his swamp. And I don't know, I'm going to say that was Mike's, but Nope can correct me if he knows different. I'm just basing that on the proximity to Mike's, because we're, again, almost 3,000 blocks out. But you can see Mike has all kinds of stuff in here. The gold farm, and there's, you know, the stuff underneath the the black place. That's why he said, you know, he had me decorate his shop on season 2 and build the terracotta store. Am I going the right way to get back to the... Yeah, I think this was the right way. Or not. I'm lost. Here forever. Okay, so we might end up TPing since we're in the overworld again. Okay, see if I can remember how to do this. See, there's that thing. Mickey was talking about that earlier. That only started showing up with this new update. Let's see, where am I going? I'm going to minus 800, 100. Trying to find an overworld. Oh, it's 300. It's close enough. What did I do wrong? Okay, let's try that again. I know how to do this. I did this a lot this morning. What did I say? Minus 800, 100, minus 300. That's close enough. Okay, yeah. Okay, puts me back to the shopping district, close enough, and I'll go back through that portal, go back down. Because I want to go through that portal for a reason. Portal B. Portal. Okay, load in. It's getting there. Not that one. This one. Yes. Okay. Because I don't know if Nope even saw this one after we... No, not there. B. Use your brain. Here. I gotta go down mics. I don't know if Nope even came back over to... Did you hydrate? Yes, I did. Thank you. After we went to we did a soft reset, just the three of us. And when we did the soft reset, we left all of our stuff behind here at the main base or main area. And the only thing we took is we, of course, had our wings and enough rockets. I think we took a little less than a stack of food, or maybe a stack of food. Nope took an ender chest. And once we got to the new location, we put everything into the ender chest. So we had nothing except, I think maybe we still kept just a little bit of food to last a day or so. And then he broke the ender chest. Or did he store the ender chest? I think he had to break it. Maybe he kept a stone pick or something. Nope, we'll have to refresh my brain. But from the new position where we had our new base, as I said, it was a soft reset, meaning we're starting like we were starting in a brand new world, all over from scratch. We had nothing. And we built our supplies up to where we had at least some stuff again, and I was nether mining again to get again, the nether ancient debris for the gear, and I actually ran into Mike's ice road. So that's where this takes us. This will take us all the way. Oh, I had a boat. No, that wasn't what I wanted to do. It's okay. What did I put in these chests? I would offload some of this stuff and get rid of it. But I don't remember now if Mike, I don't know. I'd have to go back to notes. More debris left behind. Okay, yeah, we got to here. We climb up. That's if you wanted to go mining at a higher level. I didn't look at this earlier. Oh, that was just a little tunnel. Where I needed to go is here. Yeah. And then right. And up the stairs. And this world from the new base area that we all were in did put us in one of those nice biomes. But this is where we are. We're like 6,000 blocks away in the one direction and nearly 4 in the other. And it was funny, when I first came back on here, at first I didn't remember all of the snow and ice especially that one. But I guess it was there. And so was this, because I do remember going with Nope out to, there's a village right over there. And we worked on, he was showing me how to bring villagers back in a boat from the village to our base, our new base. So the three of us kind of hung out here and did all kinds of stuff, and we still have our llamas in their boat. Raccoon built the lighthouse. I think Nope pretty much, of course, B did all the fishing. And we had our community storage. We worked as a team over here, which was really nice for the most part. Towards the end, I did kind of go over and make my own space, because B is like that. Nope did some terraforming and decorating out here on the outside. We got the honeybees going and a garden, of course. The tunnel leads to a drop zone for mining. Raccoon built the barn and acquired the horses. I think I was chopping the nether trees there. But this is where I kind of decided I wanted to make an Ewok village of my own. Well, sort of an Ewok village. This is where I made a little pathway, grew the trees. This isn't necessary, B. You're creative. We got this kind of stuff going on up here, but I wanted my tree houses and my pathways and my walkways and the trees, all the trees. And I enjoyed this. Well, on Realm with only 4 chunk rendering make a great difference in perspective. That's true. That's true. That's probably why I don't remember how a lot of this looked. I kept my Illager dude, the captain, in the boat there. I think Nope did the mob farm. And the reason I have probably more than, or seemingly more than anyone else, I was on here all the time. They had things like school and work. And I was just enjoying being able to come on and play. Let's see, they go up, yeah, it goes up a little higher. Here's the actual, my base room where I had, you know, minimalist storage. Whole lot different than my, solo world, where I've now made this huge storage room. Well, I had some more maps, and those are the cords where I found, can't remember now if it was the map or where I found the treasure that the map led me to. I think it was where the treasure was that the map led me to. I did things very much in my own way. Yarnby says, so what you're saying is that this was truly the beginning of the addiction. Well, yes. Probably even more so than, I will clarify, I was on the family realm with Yarn Beast and her husband and the kids. And my base there, if you call it a base, I had a house that I made. And at that time I was still so afraid of everything. And was still learning a lot. I don't think I played a lot on it. They also had kind of that plastic looking texture pack, and that my eyes didn't like it. And she knows that. I'm not sharing anything new. But yeah, this pretty much, yeah, it's where I got addicted to Minecraft. So I did get ice. So maybe I did the one segment of the ice road. memories. There were a lot of memories here. I loved my time here. This is if anybody wants to walk the plank or jump in the ocean. Also, for anyone still listening, this is where I would go out. As you saw those maps, and you will see one of the things I would do when I found places in the ocean. Oh, I missed some, obviously, I think, maybe. But I would find the village things, the drowned villages, and I would make a pillar. And since we didn't have shulkers after we were over here, I'd put all the stuff in the chest with the intent that I could always come back and get them. There's all kinds of stuff out here. And this is also where on one of these adventures I was out here in my boat, and I don't know where, and I've probably had chunks loaded, so it's probably all despawned by now anyway. But I was in my full netherite armor and gear. Oh, I don't think we ever explored that. Oh wait, yes, maybe I did. Yeah, I did. But in one of the adventures going out by boat, finding the my brain is thinking. I want to say it was either like somewhere in that cove or even beyond, where I had one of these, and I went in to the building, but I did it from the side. I had not poked a hole in the top, and in so doing, I got attacked by at least 3 trident dudes. Piece of gold here, but there's nothing under there. And I died inside that building, so obviously nothing was going to float to the surface. And I hadn't made note of even the closest proximity of my cords at that time. So I don't know where I was when I died, and all my gear was lost. And I was sad. I didn't rage quit. However, it might have been a while before I came back on. And that might have been towards the end of the season anyway. Yarnby says I didn't pick the texture. Yeah, I know, and it's okay. I mean, after all, we were playing with kids, and I'm sure the kids liked it. But that is pretty much the tour of this. But I think what I wanted to do, let's go back to the portal. And we will go back into the nether. And I'll probably go in here. Let's see. Like here I can TP again. Let's see. I don't want to go to the fortress. I want to go to reach end portal. I wasn't paying attention to what the cords are in there of the nether. I don't have that on this sheet. Oh, nether portal. Yes, I do. Okay, minus 1370. I'll make it 74. 63 minus 592. What did I hit wrong? Oh, I hit my controller and not the... I'm such a derp. TP, we'll try that again. Minus 1374, 63 minus 592. I'm not sure where I am, but this does not look like my nether portal. Am I underground? It looks like the fortress. Why? What? Uh-oh. You have been teleported. Nope. What are you doing? Where are you teleporting me to? That's not... nope. Why is it? Nope. I am out. I'm on 76. It's the fortress. What did I do? Look at the wrong chords? That's the fortress. Alright, flame out of the way. Nether portal, bees. That's not true. That can't be true. Okay, let's try this one instead. I need it either. Okay. We'll get there yet, guys. Yeah, Yarn Beast, that was Kitty. Nor did I have operator. I'm not even... Oh, you're not even on? Okay. I hate that thing. Why is that thing there? Go away. Okay. Portal. Sorry, guys. I know it's a little crazy. Minus 263 minus 100. We'll see where that takes me. What? What is the... Okay, let's try this one. We'll get there, maybe. This doesn't sound... No, that can't... Okay, that's overworld chords. Never mind. TP. Flame, out of the way, please. When things don't go right, when B starts getting frustrated, minus 65, 64, minus 24. Okay, close enough. Yeah, okay, this is kind of where I wanted to go anyway. Beneath this circle, I would think it'd be around minus 800, around there, yeah. This circle is above the portal. This is what we were working in when we were draining the lava. Nope, pretty much did the majority of this himself. I feel like I did very little. I may have done maybe half of one of these sections at most, like that. Yeah. It was lots of fun. Because those guys kept spawning. And those big white fluffy marshmallows kept spawning. Yeah. So this is pretty much almost as bad as my, let's go over here, find a way out of here, or not. Yeah, we can find a way out of here. Elder's tunnel. Okay, so that's Mike's tunnel. Oh, so there's some above stuff. Okay, that's cool. Cool. See, I haven't been, that I remember, to any. Yep, there's one of them. So if Elder has a tunnel here, Mike, then maybe he's got a portal and I can get back to the overworld. Magma farm coming soon. Okay. I don't think it did. If it did, I wasn't aware. And yeah, I know I could probably just dig a hole into the hub. I mean, it's not like I plan on really playing here anymore. But this is pretty much about all we were able to accomplish in the 14 months, I think it was. You know, of season 1. We just didn't have a lot of people, and a lot of the people couldn't play very often, and life happened, and I was still very new at a lot of this stuff, at least in my own mind. Pretty good for 14 months, perhaps some of it, but I do miss the I don't know, what I felt was my own creativity. It's like something, I've lost something somewhere. Gosh, Mike, how long is your tunnel? It's too bad Mike wasn't here. Yeah, I might have gone with a flying machine if lag was not too high. I don't remember what lag was like on here. The guys with the farms and the guys that understand all this, they'd have a better idea. I don't know, maybe Mike didn't start at this end, so I'm probably not. Well, yeah, he would have because his place is so far away. Well, maybe we're getting close to something. It's opening up out here or something, maybe. Maybe not. You know what? I did all this. I didn't record any of it. That's fine. I don't need this stuff recorded. I have, I think I toured a little bit of it once with using, I don't know, or at least maybe some of my base. I don't know where I'm going at the moment. So if you want to go to Overworld, how do you overworld out of the nether? Go away. I don't know how to get rid of this. Is there anything that says TP to Overworld? Well, let's go back to We'll try 60 and see where I end up. On the ground. All right, well, see, creative, I don't burn in lava either, do I? I just don't want, I don't want lava coming through. Well, let's see. My portal should be at 171, 74. So I was like right at the edge. Okay. Shouldn't this be putting me? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot we were really down low. No wonder. Okay. That's right. I forgot we were down at, yeah, that level. Okay. We'll go back to B's base and go out from there. Come on. There we go. Hello, kitty. So I just might make this, I could end stream here. And, well, not end stream, but I can end out of this world and go to Sakura 3 because I want to show what I'm starting. You guys, it's October. That means we need to start getting our stuff's done in the seasonal district. Hi, kitty. Of course, I'll record this portion. This will just be a little portion. I'll go sleep first thing. And then we'll fly over to the seasonal area. I'm hoping people will take lodestone to mark their bases, so find things after. I'm not sure how that lodestone stuff works, Ajax. You're going to have to fill me in on that. Should be coming into view here very shortly. Yep, there it is. You see that down there? It's not a football goalpost. It's just I left the top open to make it easier as I do the layers. Hit the wrong button, but it's okay. I am doing a Halloween pixel art. So actually, I could work on that in these last, what do we have, 10, 12 minutes? Oh, wait, where's my cheat sheet? Kitty, get out of the way. Ha 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 ha. There's my cheat sheet. Yeah, hi, kitty. Kitty, you know what? Your food is over there on that chair, on that little tray that I set for you. It is, honest. It may just place the lodestone where you want them. Hit it with a compass, then that compass will always point there. Oh, So if I had a lodestone on me and a compass on me, I could just put it down like right there, hit it with the lodestone, and that would always show in my... Wait, load... So you have to carry a compass with you all the time? I guess that's what's confusing me. So you put a lodestone down, and then you hit the lodestone with the compass? And then you take the compass with you? Or is the compass absorbed by the lodestone, and you have yet another compass? I'm so confused. Obviously, well, confusion is natural. I haven't played with it, so that's why I don't know. Okay, let's see. I need blacks and oranges and more black. And I can put my bed here. Set my spawn. Hello. This area is not lit up, and as usual, I don't have any torches on me. But, well, that's lit up. That should light it up plenty, right? In some areas. Maybe, maybe not. Well, we'll leave that there for now. I have torches someplace. Where would I have put torches? I don't think it's in the gearbox. Nope. I think it's in the essentials box. Essentials are blue. Light blue. No, no torches there either. Haha. Maybe in this world I don't have any torches anywhere. Those are rockets. Nope. Miscellaneous? No. So what I set up is that the compasses will be stored at the town hall. Then people can pick up the compass and it will lead to that base. It will lead to town hall. So you take a compass with you and you've set the lodestone. I'm sorry, Ajax, I'm just so confused. And yes, you're more than welcome to come in. Oh, we got a friend over there. Oh, more than welcome. I'm sorry. I am in season 3. Duh. Obviously, you're more than welcome to come in. I thought I was still in my other world in season 1. And you could have come in on that too, I think. Oh, my brain is rattled. What? Another one? Did he drop his? No. The bee gets confused easily these days. Okay, I've got to get back to season 3 and get my mind off of season 1. Hey, Scrub, you're back. Hope things went well at your prayer meeting, and welcome back. You missed all of it, and you know what? I'm really sorry. I forgot to hit the record button until I got here about 3 minutes ago. Yes, that was the thing. But, yeah. But you know what? One of these days, maybe what I can do, unless you load it up yourself, I can open it and you can just come in with it. Come in with me and explore around. I can show you, give you like a private tour of it. Kind of bummed now that I forgot to hit the record button. Because oh well. Let's see. Oh, yes, what I'm doing here is I've been inspired by many of the members on Farlands. Did I put, yeah, I put some of those here, who are making pixel art, and they do it on a monthly, well, they've been doing it on a monthly basis. Ron Bent is the gent who has built the frames, and they have different themes that they do. Like the first season, or not first season, the first month that they did it, excuse me, was cartoon characters. I think that was the first month. So everyone was assigned, hi there, everyone was assigned a frame like this, and of course it's a 4-sided frame, but I have the top open. Oh, so that's leading now, so I would carry this, and it leads now to the town hall, the center. Is this one for me to keep, or is this yours? Scrub says, that's fun. Cartoon characters are always fun. That will take you to Manda's base. I see. Okay, so I'll let you have it back. There's another guy with a pitchfork down there. That's the third one in just the first couple of minutes I've been over here. So pick up your compass. And so then you have to carry a compass with you all the time, right? I plan to take it back to town hall for storage. Okay, I'll get it figured out, but thank you for bringing that over and sharing it with me. I appreciate that very much. I just haven't worked with them ever. There should still be a video of it. Oh, Scrub! I am so glad you're young with a young brain and it's thinking. You're absolutely right, because I did that once before and I had to download it. Yeah. Oh, gosh. You're brilliant. I'm not. Yes, you are absolutely right. Okay, where am I on this? Okay, I've got the white in place. Let's see, this is my third row up. Okay, I'm on row 3. So row 3 has the 2 white at each end, which it does. And then there's 4 orange. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, it's really hard having everything in your hotbar. You don't want, well, you can't use your tools. We need different mechanisms or something. Let's see, where did I put actual? I don't have this 100% plotted out as to what orange, excuse me, what orange goes in which specific spot. So I'm just kind of, okay, B, you just gave yourself an idea. Oh, there's a thing down there. Let's see, I got a light there. Could put one, I think I need one more kind of there. Okay, and put that there. I'm going to put these like this. And my Halloween thing is not going to be scary, because I don't like to do scary. So there's lots of thinking that goes on with doing this. Yep. I'm gonna be sleeping before they get here, before they eat me. Ha 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 ha. Go away. He can burn too. Let's see. Okay. Then there's the... Oops, I did that wrong. Of course I did. B. It's not all orange across. This is the center. The center one is orange, but that one, oh gosh, that scared me. Thank you, Ajax. I shall hydrate. Oh, and that is the 2-hour mark as well, isn't it? Well, I can quit or I can keep going. I had hoped Polly would have been able to join and watch, but it was probably past his bedtime. Maybe he was lurking. I don't know. I could go for a B. The heck? Okay, yeah, the two on that side are black. Okay, and then there's 3 on this side that are black. And I was going to use, well, I was just happy that I had Blackstone, because I was going to use more wool. I had very little black dye. And I guess black dye is only from the squid dudes, the octopus. Gosh, I can't think all of a sudden. Okay. Now we go up one more. Okay, we got 4 orange on either side and then black all the way in the middle. Okay. 1, 2, 3. How's my light here? Yep, we'll do a light here. You know, I wonder if maybe I should have the face showing on one of these. So we'll put the face outwards. Kitty, go away. Oops, I guess I dropped another orange too. Was that hole there? It had to have been there. No creepers exploded in the last 5 minutes. This is kind of fun, but it does take a lot of concentration. I have a second one that I want to do as well. It's also Halloween themed. So, what did I say, 4? Do I need another light here? Yeah, we'll put this one this way. Well, okay, that way. Now we do blacks.
That's mathematical proof, and that I cannot show you because I just didn't know.
Okay. Kitty's in the way. Hubby and son are talking in the hallway as they walk by. Something about mathematical somethings. I don't know. I missed it. Okay, now we go to solid orange. Do you notice I'm eating golden carrots? Let's see, Scrub. Scrub says, "You're welcome to use my stuff, B. I appreciate that. Thank you." Okay, Jack, steal from Cuban. I'll pay it for you. I'm not going to steal. It doesn't matter. Does Cuban have a lot of black ink? black stuff? I mean, I know he... TKSSM2 gave me a follow. If there's another way to pronounce that, please let me know in chat. He has the wool. Oh, I had plenty of wool. Wool is not what I needed. It was the dye. I didn't have the black dye. And the only thing black dye is either the ink sacs or wither roses. Yeah, he has the wool shop. Yeah, I'm not at all worried about payment or being able to pay anyone. My oh, and there's another ad break. Dye shop. We have 13, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8. You know what? I could dismiss that. The cat would get out of my way and stop hiding. Okay, my community is back, the ad break says. So I hope you are. You know, Ajax, I had thought about Polly having the dye shop or having dyes, because I know he's got the flowers, right? Is there dye in that shop too, or is there a separate dye shop? That's oceany kind of stuff. That's a glass shop. That's the greenhouse stuffs. Hey, good evening, fantastic Sherlock Fox. Welcome in. Sorry you've missed most of the stream unless you've been lurking. I'm close to ending. I'm just going to go over a little bit here. I have the first 2 hours I was touring season 1 of Sakura's Mystery, showing my current server mates who weren't here then, some of that, as well as anybody that was here in the chat lurks and that kind of stuff. Cat. Anybody want a cat? She's 13 years old. She might be close to 14. She's creamsicle. She's orange and white. She'll sleep with you. But I think she's got dementia. Sherlock Fox says, sadly I wasn't able to lurk. Had to get dinner for the kids and prep the truck for towing for Delenn. For towing? Ooh. Is that Girl Scout stuff? Is she going off on another trip type thing? I was lurking in her stream earlier, but I didn't have sound on, so I missed anything she might have been saying. Sorry, I had to reset my stream. Think you asked if Polly has dye in flower shop, and I believe so. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have checked there, but I didn't. And it's okay. The Blackstone is working perfectly fine for this, and also the amount of black wool that I do have. And somewhere I'll find where what are those things? Octopus? Squid? What do they call those things? The things that drop the ink sacs, wherever they're hiding. I'm not sure where they are. I'll get some more if I need more. Or I'll look in Polly's shop and see if he's got black ink or black dye. Squid! Are they squid? I don't know why I'm having such a brain fade at the moment about that. Squid. Well, you know, IRL, well, I guess octopus does too, doesn't it? Squid ink. Yeah, maybe they are squid. I don't know. Oh, gosh. What level? Level. One, two, three, four. We're on level 5. Okay, and it's all orange. No, it's not. Can't be all orange. I'm looking at 6. Level 5 has... Oh, should we give him a shiny tooth? Let's see. 2, 3. That would be on this one. And then we have 3 blacks. Then we have another tooth. Three more black. This side had 3 black. And then we have orange the rest of the way. And if this isn't random enough, I'll adjust it once I can get down and actually take a look. Oh, they move too fast when I'm shooting at them. There. That wouldn't be gone. And I didn't realize, since I don't come over here very often, that the newer chickens and cows spawn over here. The Highland cow and the whatever that chicken's called. My bed's down there. The mobs are down there. I guess I'll stay up here. I'll eat these golden carrots. I still prefer my steak. Okay, so the next line's all orange. It's getting higher and higher up here. Just because, why not? No phantom, so no worry. Is this a jack-o'-lantern? It indeed is, but it's a special jack-o'-lantern of sorts. This is the seasonal district, Ajax, so you need to... Ajax. Scrub. But both of you do need to come over and build something for Halloween. And then after Halloween, build something for Thanksgiving. And after Thanksgiving, something for Christmas. This whole little island is the seasonal district. We have quite the congregation down there, don't we? I don't think they're very friendly, though. They're having a secret meeting behind the tree. Backing up a bit because I missed some of chat. Fantastic Sherlock Fox says, Scouts, but not Girl Guides, our Girl Scouts. Scouts up here is co-ed, but yes, she got a last-minute request to tow her group's trailer to an event. I never got the joy of being involved in Girl Scouts. My sister and I, she's just 15 months older than I am, were allowed to go to one meeting for... Do you see what I see down there? Creeper, stay away from me. I'm going after this squid dude. Got it. Look at them all. Okay, Bee, run. Run fast. Yeah, you can yip all you want. Anyway, we we were able to go to one meeting and found out, in addition to having to buy the clothing, of course, because Scouts has a uniform, that it would cost, I think it was at the time, $5 a month. In my brain, that sounds high for the time, but it may have been, or maybe it was $5. I don't think it was $5 for the year. I think it was $5 for the month. And my mother said, nope, we can't afford it. And we couldn't. So, you know, I never got to be part of Girl Scouts. It seemed like all the girls in school were part of Girl Scouts, or at least all the popular girls. I never was in that group. Must be straight under me. Okay, what did I say this whole row was? This whole row? Yeah, see, I'm already forgetting where I am. 1, 2, 3, the 4. So 4 and 5, yes, are all both orange. So, okay, let's see if we can do this without messing up too much. And I'll probably come back later after I'm done with it and make some adjustments, because I'm sure some of it's going to look like, oh, it needs a lighter block here, or it needs a pumpkin block there. So these are the only oranges I had or decided to use. I probably could have used, what is it, like orange, excuse me, not orange sand, red sand. You know, that stuff. Okay, and the next row, well, we might go maybe just another 10 minutes. That'll give me 2.5 hours. How far? 3. Okay, and then black. 4, 5. Then 3 more orange. Oh, we'll throw in another light and we'll let it smile out that direction. Okay, was that 3? That was the 3. Okay, now we're back to the black. First time chatter. Hello, Cammon18 YouTube. Hello. Welcome in. How was your day? Did I do that right? 3. Whoops. 5. I need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can count. Okay. I should be checking these off. That way I know well, helps to pull it out of the page protector. Is it possible for me to join? My day's doing okay. There is an application, Cammon. Let me tell you about this server. This is a community server. I do not own it. I do not have permissions to add anyone nor the abilities to do so. It is owned by TNC Cuban. He has a Discord. You can find his Discord either probably through his TNC Cuban Twitch account or through his YouTube account under the same name. Come and get to know us in the Discord. At present time, it does not cost, but we do need to know you, and we do need to am I saying I'm losing my train of thought? You do need to fill out an application, which is currently under revision, because as Ajax said, we're restarting in January. But if you're a good person and all that, and pass through the application process, and we get to know you, we are looking, I'm pretty sure we would be looking for some new members here and there. We've lost a few this year. We've had, well, the world is currently going on 2 years old. You know, I'm losing track of what I'm doing. Okay, I did rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think I did. Yes, talk and chat on stream. It's a thing. I can do it. I do it well, right? Not. Good person, but how did I get it? Because you are a good person, Ajax. I think there's that Nope guy, though. I don't know about him. Actually, I think Nope's probably one of my oldest friends on this server. These guys, oh, I was going to say, they aren't giving me any ink. Got 6. Come on out. Come on. Name a villager. Nope says name a villager. Oh, I probably should have clarified that. Well, I do have villagers here. Do you want me to do that here or on my solo world? And then you'll also have to tell me if you have a preference as to which villager. You're the first one to redeem that, so yeah, let me know if here or tomorrow on the solo world, because that's where I'll be tomorrow. You can name my villager too if you ever need. Yeah, good luck finding them, right? Or finding my way away from them. Yeah, Nope's gotta let me know on that. I do have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I think I have about 21 villagers here on Sakura. So Nope has to let me know. So we're getting down to about the last 10 minutes of stream, so since I went a little bit over. Anyway, what was I doing? Okay, this row. No, I did that row. That row's done. Okay, this row has 3 blacks in the center. Make sure I did that over here. I think I covered them all up. I did. Because I'm a doofus. 3 blacks in the center. So, yeah, that's these 3. So this pumpkin goes. And I should probably go down and pick up what I lost. Kaplunk. Broke my ankles. Oh, I guess I didn't drop that much. I thought I dropped more than that. Okay, let's step back and see how it's looking. It's probably a good time to do that. And Nope. Okay, he said to name the villager Strawberry, but he hasn't told me here or in Solo World. I should probably clarify that in the redemptions. Oh, I kind of like having that that glowy one in the tooth. Okay, yeah. Should put a pumpkin about there. So that's, I'll have to use these scaffoldy blocks and try to get over there. See if I can get that. It was there. Is that this row? Yeah. Okay. About here. There. That should break it up some. And we'll revisit that again when I'm done. Nope. Where'd Nope go? He didn't tell me. Waiting on Nope. Yeah, it's getting there, huh? This pixel art, I can kind of see how it can be kind of addictive to do this kind of stuff. I can see why Mr. Ron Bent is doing his thing over on the far lands. And I think, excuse me, the other one, I'm going to do 2 of them. And I was thinking it would be facing this way, but to keep, excuse me, I might do it this direction. I'll have to count out, because this is, let's see, is that one the same distance? Let me see. No, the other one is a little bit narrower, I think. It's 14, so that would be 16, counting the border. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Yeah. So it would be, and I'll just kind of connect, well, it might be an extra block long. I'd put a double row of the shroom lights there, but I'll frame them as well. You can all say I'm copying Ron Bent. I liked his idea. And I think he's probably live. He's probably who I can raid out to. Like he went live about the same time I did. So is it that time? That's close. It's probably close enough, actually. Since Nope didn't come back, I gotta find out. I wrote it down. So we'll have to find out if he wants that here in this world, or if he wants that in my solo world. I haven't fallen asleep. I just needed to make sure I made clear note of that. Sometimes when I'm streaming and I make a quick note, I go back after stream and I try to read it and it's like, what the heck was I writing? And I think, no, let's see. Well, let me put these things back in the chest and I'll go back to my base. Because that's, whoops. See, I have all the, did you put those in there, Ajax? Or did I have those? I'm getting so confused on what I carry and what I don't. This is my box of stuffs. Yes, indeed, it is. You can probably figure out a little more if you pay attention to some of this stuff. See how those orange, see how the dyes are? The new icon? It is so crazy. It's going to take me a little bit to get used to that. It's like they're planted on a piece of something. I don't even know what to call it. Let's see. I'll take those back. You know what? I'll just leave the wool here too. Okay, that way I can leave the rest of this stuff. Okay. However, I will take my e-chest with me. Whoops. Yeah, make sure it's self-touch. Oh, it's getting dark again. Take my bed. That's my travel bed. Where's my rockets? Got enough rockets? Yes, to get home. I agree, the new dyes are weird. I think it might help me a little in the long run, though. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad, but they're just, it's going to take getting used to, because they are different. Yeah, I'm headed in the right direction. See? Oh, and I did finish the red work on my lighthouse. The red work is done. Oh, and I altered the lower portion, and I don't care if I land in the water. I can swim. Although actually in real life I didn't learn to swim till I was 35. My mother was afraid of water, so she made us afraid, well, didn't make us afraid of the water. She did refuse to let us go near the water to learn to swim, which I thought was kind of weird, kind of contradictory. But the white dyes always get me when I'm trying to make bone meal. Yep. And maybe that's in part why they did that. That's... Okay, we'll just fly home here. Am I going to make it? Am I going to make it? Oh, it's close. It's close. Will I make it? Will she make it? Oh, made it. Gosh, that was close. So, okay, guys. Let's see if Ron is still alive. I believe he is, and that's where we will raid over to. Yes, I see him. In fact, he's probably... Why are all those people? They must be maybe in a chat with each other. Let's see what they're doing over there. Oh, I get an ad. I'm looking at my other... Oh, he's doing something up on with orange blocks himself. Flame, you're in my way. I can't see. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay. Okay. Yep, we're going to go to Ron. So, I will stop the recording. And let's see. Raid. Yes. We do it my usual way. Raid. Whoop. Not caps B. Raid. Ron Bent. There's no underbars or anything in his name, right? No. Okay, thank you there we go, clapping. Thank you everyone for coming out and chatting with me and hanging out, and for the lurkers and the new follower who was TKSSM2. And Nope will have to get back to me with his redemption so that I know where to name that villager and which one. He gets a choice. And let's see, what else? Yarn Beast, thank you for being here to moderate. Scrub, thank you for coming in after your prayer meeting. And let's see, anyone else? Ajax, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Nope. Thanks for hanging out on my tour of the Sakura's Mystery Season 1. And Motown Mickey was here earlier, as was Mike the Maniac. So we thank you all and appreciate you all. And I'm going to start that raid now. And you're welcome, Mickey. Still here, okay. Yeah. And thank you all for being here. And okay, raid is going over.